Okay, my name is Norden. I've lived in Trellick for 8 years, but I've known it all my life. I'm married, 2 children, boy and a girl. Basically,
all right. And what are your memories about living in Trellick? You said you've known it all your life.
Yes.
What was that like? And then what's the difference between that time and then when you moved in?
We always grew up at Trellick Tales because I could see it from where we lived, St. Evans Road. We always used to walk past it. It was always like you could see it in the skyline wherever you were around the area. Basically, it was like not very good memories of it because it used to be open, so people used to walk in. So it was like all kinds of trouble sometimes happening here. As I said, I've been living here 8 years. I'm not really happy with it, but that's how it is because I needed a flat at the time because my daughter was born. But my wife has always lived here. She was born in the building. So she loves the building more than me. So if I ever say anything negative, she doesn't like it. So, yeah.
What is it that you don't like? What's your feeling about it?
It's tower block. It's always been a negative thing for me as a tower block. Even as a kid, where I lived, I used to look at that and think to myself, imagine living there. You should see all the stuff on TV as well. So it's always a negative thing to me. Obviously, it's not as bad when you move in, but still, it's not what you used to.
Has it changed? Have your views changed?
Slightly. Because once you're in the flat, it is nice. It's nice. You've got the view, big rooms. But as I said to you, it's this lift, the same people. You don't get on with everyone. You have to get into the lift. You have to,
Can you tell us a little bit about your neighbours and how that's like in terms of how you are with them? Do you feel like you how is it with your neighbours essentially?
On my floor, I get on with everyone apart from the flats next door to me. Okay, and that's because I smoke. I got children. I smoke on the balcony, and they don't like that. I can't smoke in the flat, so I have to smoke on the balcony. So you get all kinds of knocking down, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, hammering. But you just ignore it. You just have to carry on. But everyone else on my floor is fine, perfect.
Is there something that you can do about that, or do you just kind of have to?
I just ignore them.
Yeah.
Just ignore them.
In general, do you feel like there's a sense of community in the flat because you obviously live very close to each other?
Yeah.
So
these guys are new.
Oh, okay.
They've probably been here for like a year or two.
Okay.
But the guys before them were exactly the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're kind of posh, right? They bought their way into the building. Yeah. So they bought the flats. I don't know. Maybe they resent me because I'm not. I don't own it. I'm a social tenant. I don't know. They think it's like I'm not allowed to smoke in the balcony. So.
Do you think actually that's really interesting? Is there a difference between the relationship and the kind of?
Yeah, the social tenants get on much better. Yeah, they get on much better. The other ones are just stuck up. They think that because they bought the flat, they own the flat. They think they own the building. That's the problem.
So they have a lot more.
Yeah. It's like they don't want you here, even though you were here before them and you grew up in the area. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And can you tell us a little bit more about the local area as well? Because you've had an experience of it, sort of.
Yeah, it's changed a lot. It's changed a lot. It's changed a lot.
How do you feel it's changed?
Well, there used to be no cars parked on Golden Road. No cars. The bus route used to go that way. There used to be no cars. Even on my road, there used to be no cars. Now there's cars parked. Maybe people couldn't afford cars then. I don't know. 1970s, 1980s. But there were no cars anywhere. People played in the streets. Just play football on our street.
It's completely empty.
Yeah. It's changed a lot.
Anything else that you've noticed?
It's always been mixed. It's always been diverse. When I grew up here, it was a majority West Indian, Spanish, Portuguese. Then you've got the white people, which are always here. And then we came, the Moroccans. So we've always been mixed. It's always been diverse. After that, then we've got the Pakistanis and the Eastern Europeans and everybody else.
So it was essentially in a particular order, if that makes sense, because you kind of have the first group of people that you mentioned, and then all of a sudden
that'd have been the West Indians, I think, would have been the first. Then it'd have been the Spanish, Portuguese. That's why, we have Portos there, Lisboa, the cafes, we've got Sporting Club over there, it's a restaurant bar as well.
You mentioned earlier that you have neighbours that bought their way into the building. Do you think that as more people buy their way into Trellick Tales, that is going to have a
change it? Yeah, I think it will.
And then
yeah.
How do you, negative or positive?
I think negative because it's getting rid of what this made this area. And these guys coming in, you can see their privilege, you know? I don't want to be bad or anything, but the reason why they don't bother me is because I can do something about it if I wanted to. I could do something about it if I wanted to. I'll knock on their door. Because but I know they can't do anything, right? They're helpless. That's why they knock and do all that. So, I'm not a violent person. I've never been in prison. I've never been arrested. I've never been in trouble with the police, which is rare for people my age in this area, I think. But they do. They have. I can't explain. It's like I kind of think they think they own the building. They own everything, and you're just here as like they tolerate you or whatever. When I was here before them.
Do they make any complaints or anything?
No.
Okay.
No, I've made complaints against them. People have made complaints against them on my floor as well. Yeah, I mean, first time they moved in, they put in this big gate, big metal gate, and they would slam that every time going in and out. And even my whole floor could hear that. They had to get rid of that in the end anyway, because it was making too much noise. Yeah, and this is what they're like. They think they can just come here and do what they want. It's privilege. Life of privilege.
Like they're intentionally isolating themselves from other tenants because they don't have the history of being here.
That's right, yeah.
They feel it's purpose.
Yeah, and they look down at us.
That leads us on to another question about community events in or around Trellick Tower. Are there community events? And then in relation to that question, does everybody get involved in those, or do you find
In the area, there's loads of stuff always going on, but around Trellick, not really. And when there is something going on, people don't turn up. No.
Why don't they turn up?
Because there's another thing. It's like it's not maintained. Trellick Tower is not looked after, as you can see. It's not looked after. I mean, you can complain whatever you want. They're not going to do anything about it, the TMO. They don't maintain it. In my mind, when they finally do get us out of here, it'll have like airport security at the front gates, at the front. Believe me, the poshos and owning all the flats. Yeah, that's what they want to do. They want us out.
Do you feel that that's definitely going to happen?
Well, the councils are buying land outside London now to move people out there.
So,
but I'm a secure tenant. I got secure tenancy. I got that just before they got rid of that. Yeah. So that's why those people there don't bother me. I just carry on doing whatever I want.
So, bearing in mind everything that you've said to us now, at this point in time, what does Trellick Tower mean to you?
Trellick Tower, I mean, all old people, all the old faces. I mean, they're going bit by bit. Yeah.
Are they moving?
No, they're dying off.
No.
Old people used to know. Yeah, they're dying off. Just recently, Sid died. He used to live on the 30th floor. He's been here for as long as my mother-in-law. They're both Guyanese as well. I mean, there's loads of people, loads of faces. They just disappear. There's people been living here now. They've got flats elsewhere now. They're moving out as well. It's like it is changing.
Is there a reason for them to be moving out? Do they just sort of? Is it part of?
I think they've had enough living in
it?
Trellick. Yeah, I think so. But the old people, the ones they love it. They stay here until they die. I mean, they can get flat anywhere with a garden, whatever. But no, they want to stay here.
Why do you think they want to stay here so badly?
Because they probably had loads of memories of the area. You know, their friends are here. Yeah.
So now, in terms of what it means to you, you feel that it's becoming a place.
It's being sold out. It feels like it's being sold out all around us.
And that's not just within the tower itself, is that
the whole area. I mean, you look down there, Golden Road, there's so many shops there. They're not for us. No one from our area goes into there. No. Look at it, it's all...
Before they arrived, were the local businesses for the local people? Did they actually... So someone who owned the business, were they living in this area as well?
Yeah. I mean, when you look at those shops there, to me they're not shops, they're hobbies. They've got enough money to open that shop, do that, and pretend they've been living here all their lives. And really, they've been here for like, yeah, they're hobbies down there. They're not businesses.
If it became a place, if more people brought it into Trellick, do you have enough affinity with it to stay, or do you feel like you want to move?
No, I do want to move, yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I'm not out of the area, but just not really Trellick. I mean, you go out on the balcony, there's always people pointing cameras up. Yeah?
Personal cameras?
Yeah, cameras. People taking photos all the time. Phones, cameras, everything. It's like they haven't got a life. It's like they come there all the way to this area just to stand up, stare at Trellick Tower. It's like nuts. It's like you become a tourist attraction or something, you know?
That's interesting. Can you tell us something that we don't know about Trellick?
I think. I can't think of anything, you know? Can't think of anything.
And then?
I mean, there's loads, but it's banal. It's like stupid. Like, right, there's no gas above the 3rd floor. Yeah, there's no gas above the 3rd floor because there's a gas leak once.
No.
Yeah, it's all electric from, I think it's 3 or 6, all the way up.
All the way up to the top?
Yeah. I said to you, they don't maintain the building. So they wait for things to really go, you know, blow up, and then they try and deal with it. Yeah.
Is there like a sort of tenants association?
TMO, yeah, they're rubbish.
Oh.
Before, if you had a complaint, you'd go to the council, and they've got their rules and regulations they have to follow. The TMO is set up, for me, as like a wall between you and the council. That's what it is to me.
So it seems a little bit...
So they can do whatever they want. They don't have to follow no rules and regulations. If you complain, they all close ranks. If you phone up and complain to make a repair or anything, it's like you've got a mental problem or something. Yeah. Well, why are you complaining about that? Oh, you've got to wait 5 days for your water to be fixed. Or if you say 5 days, I've got kids, they think, you know, that's how it is. And the repairs are bad. That's why people don't complain. They don't phone those numbers because it's just wasting your time.
And then the last question. What's been your best experience and what's been your worst experience?
The best experience is the kids. Is having the kids, living with the kids. Yeah. The worst experience, I don't know. I haven't really had any bad experiences, not really. It's just, I don't know, it's like a tower block lifestyle. I've never really liked that. I'm used to getting out and you're out. You don't have to press a button, wait for the lift, getting people you don't really get on with, say same faces every day. You never say hello to them. You've seen their faces for like whatever, how many years. That's how it is. It's strange. It's a strange mentality.
So it's a different mentality, you feel, completely. Do you think living here, is it here or is it the tower block that affects the way
No, it's
people
kind
are
of like artificial a bit to me. It's a bit like artificial. It's like boxes stacked up onto each other. Everyone's living their own life in their own box. You know?
Amazing. And
that's how it is. You know, you get people living on the same floor. They don't even. I told you I get on all my floor. All right, it's just the flats next door to me. But there's people who live on one floor and they don't talk to anybody on the whole floor. Yeah. I mean, you ask Sarjo, it's like there's a lot of lonely people in this building. Nobody comes and sees them. They don't go and see anyone else. That's how they live their lives. I think it is the building. It brings out a different mentality. It's like you feel like you're more isolated.
Is there any way that you could think that could change?
Yeah, obviously, people helping each other, people checking on each other, people doing things with each other. But I don't know. I think maybe that did exist a long time ago, maybe in the 80s, 90s, but that's gone. I mean, you still get lots of friends and stuff, you know, people know each other. But as I said to you, like John, it was last year. He did a barbecue down here. Nobody came. Nobody went. I would have went, but I wasn't here at the time. We went away. Yeah, nobody went to it. I think he had enough. He just, whatever he tried to do, nobody was turning up. So he's giving it to this guy, Keith. Have you met him yet? Yeah. He's the guy next door to me. Yeah, he's now the resident association guy. He's been here for 10 minutes. Yeah.
And he's resident association?
Yeah. He's been here for 10 minutes. He's not the first one. There's been loads of them. They come in, they buy a flat, they get into the residence panel, whatever. They're there for a few years and then they piss off again. They're gone.
Are there any people on the panel who have lived here?
John is the
for a
last.
longer time?
John, and before him, I can't remember who it was. There's been loads of people. They've been leaseholders. John is the first one I remember. It's like social tenant, you know, that is got on the panel.
And that's he's
Yeah.
not, so now.
Yeah.
It's
So now,
just
this guy Keith. And if you spoke to him, he will talk to you. He's a talkative guy. But I don't speak to him because of what he does.
If your kids were to say, right, we got a house in Trellick, we got a flat in Trellick Tales.
They love it
Yeah,
because that's all they've known.
yeah,
It's like my wife.
yeah.
If I said to them we'll get a flat somewhere else, they're like, no, I'm happy here. Mm.
Right. Thank you so much.
No worries.
For your
You're
time.
welcome.
Really, really appreciate
You're welcome.
it.